It's Friday night, folks. What are you doing? Going out and about, gonna get it on? Maybe you're gonna pop some bottles, spend some of that crypto money you've made. What am I doing? I'm staying in making videos about dog coins and cryptocurrency. That's right, Shiba Inu. So apparently there's some uh, announcement about from the devs, Shiba Inu. They're gonna be doing another burn. Zach Humphreys, you guys probably all follow him. He just had a made a video where he talks about that rumors and news like this can really help kind of push, and move some of these meme coins. I mean, they can really fly. I've been looking really just at the technical analysis, looking at the overall crypto market, and from a TA perspective, right now I'd say Shiba looks really good. Let's take a look actually at the chart. All right, so this is Shiba on the 1 hour. You can see it is following kind of this line here, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. It really did follow, that first line that I erased, pretty well, and it really, because I made that video somewhere around here, and and I said it was gonna bounce and hopefully it would find this area as support, and sure enough, it did. What I'm kind of seeing right here is it looks like it's, like a little tiny, not tiny, but like a cup and handle situation, right? There's the cup, and then the handle is happening right here, right? And so eventually, what would happen is you'd want to break this first line right here. I'll put a Let me put a thing on that. So we break this 3.8 here, and then once we break this 3.9, I don't see there being too much resistance up to the 4.4, and then we break the 4.5, and this thing's going. So this is a pretty bullish looking chart. I'd like to see we need to see some of the volume come back. But you could see that it's starting to come back a little bit here, right? You see where this was where the excitement really was coming in. That's why we have all these big bars here, and then it kind of died off. But again, it found the support, right? And then we start to see just a little bit more volume coming in. Hopefully, we're going to see another round. Now the weekends come, and crypto on the weekends is it's interesting. It tends to be lower volume. Things tend to be a little bit quiet, but you never know. I mean, you never know. Something could happen tonight. I think I've seen things happen on Friday nights, huge moves in the markets that just sort of come out of nowhere. One of the things I was curious to know, you guys, are you guys, any of you in Dogecoin? As you can see, I got the Dogecoin chart right here. I mean, it's, you know, pretty much identical to the Shiba Inu, and that makes sense. Shiba Inu, when it first came out, it was known as the Doge Killer, which was a great little marketing approach that they did, because at the time Doge was really getting a lot of hype, kind of that first real meme coin of the last bull run, and then 20 other dog coins started coming out. Elon, there was that Elon Dodge Elon. Well, I made a ton of money off Elon. Not as much as I did off Shiba, but I made some good money trading the dog coins. I love the dog coins. Doge will probably move before Shiba does. Let's take a look at that. The Fibonacci again one more time. So from up here, I mean, we're right in the golden pocket. Okay, so we want to get up into this area right here, break above the 618 here. That's the big one here. We break above the 618, and we should catapult right through this top right here. This is the bigger one right here. This one right here is what we really want to see this come out of. We could be looking, it could look a little something like this. We might trend down a little bit lower, and then we're going to start to come up like this. Once we break through here, all right, I think we shouldn't have too much trouble breaking through here. We may come pierce back down, all right, but then it's off to the races, popping bottles, Moon Boy gear, the whole nine, listening to David Bowie, just getting weird, like that's we're gonna go nuts. I'll leave these lines up. These are fun to kind of just look at, see, if it matches up with what I'm seeing. Tell me, curious to know, I'm not a TA expert. I know a limited amount. So always, I'm open to suggestions from you guys. What are you guys seeing in this? Again, the fundamentals of this can take over, and TA will go right out the window, and this thing could either go way up or way down. doesn't matter what the chart's saying, okay? Because the narrative in crypto is extremely important. It plays a part in all financial markets, stock market and futures and things like that. But in crypto in particular, the narrative marketing, behind a project is what can drive, these coins. Remember, in crypto markets, we're dealing with a ton of leverage. You don't see this kind of leverage in the stock market. All right. So that's why, you can see even Bitcoin, which it has the biggest market cap, you can see that thing move 20% in a day, and that's not like a huge thing. I mean, it causes some waves, but it's able to do that because of all the leverage, all the people that you can get an exchange with no KYC. You know what I mean? You got 10, 20, 30 times leverage. It becomes a domino effect. The price moves just a little bit and someone gets liquidated, and that liquidation causes the next person to get liquidated, the next person to get liquidated, and you know what I mean? Like that's why you see these huge moves. But who knows when that's going to happen? I'm looking at everything and I'm thinking we are on just the cusp of something huge. Bitcoin broke into 70,000 today, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking this thing is just ready to explode. I could be way wrong. We could see a huge downturn. I've really been humbled a lot over the past couple of years. You think you know something, you've studied it, you understand things, and then you start learning about crypto, and you realize just how little you know. To my folks that do TA out there, please let me know what you think. What would be a bearish case for Shiba in terms of from a technical analysis standpoint? What do you think of this content? If you got anything from this, please hit the like button. Also, really want to build my subscribers back up. I took some time off of YouTube. I was covering a lot of DeFi projects. Now I'm back covering, just crypto in general. Shiba Inu is one that obviously I cover. I want to maybe start covering Dogecoin. Everyone's talking about Pepe. I don't know about that. I do have a video that I've made. I just haven't edited yet about me trading futures. That may not be something many of you are interested in, but that's something I do a lot of, and so I do want to cover that and see if there's others that like that type of content. But regardless, if you could please subscribe, it means a lot to me. Really will help this channel a lot. And hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Hopefully, I'll get a couple other videos out. Hopefully, we see some action. But just don't be surprised if we kind of continue to consolidate a little bit. That may happen. Remember, that can be a good thing because that means when we do make the move, we got a lot more power behind us. So have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll catch all of you on the next one.